Hello and welcome to Rallycross on the C64. You can see this is a Codemasters budget game, and quite often the games on the C64 were by Gavin Rayburn, and this is no exception. And I think he went on to be the project manager for the Soka games on the consoles and PC, so he stayed with Codemasters through the years. And let's get started, and as you can probably guess, as you probably weren't expecting, this is actually a multi-load, which is, I guess, kind of unusual for original budget games at this time. So, because it's a multi-load, we're expecting some decent graphics, hopefully. And you probably saw on the title page there was a quite a nice static graphic by Bob Stevenson. And here we go, and I would imagine the in-game graphics are by Gavin Rayburn, and he normally did his own in-game graphics, and he's normally did the music as well as the programming. And as you can probably guess, you know, it's also an overhead race game, similar to sort of Hot Rod or Supercars, those sort of games. Obviously no weapons. I guess the main difference is the control system, which is pretty weird. Instead of a press fire to accelerate and have a sort of rotation system, it has this kind of strange control system where you just point the joystick in the direction you want to go. So left to go left, up to go up, that sort of thing. It is a bit odd, it takes a bit of getting used to, but it's actually not too bad. You can sort of skid a little bit. At the bottom left you can see a flashing F, that means my fuel's running low. So you got to stop and pull into the... get off. Pull into the garage here, top up your fuel. You've only got so many points to spend. You get fuel, oil and water to keep topping up. Yeah, I think that'll do for now. Yeah, you can see there's a few sort of power-ups you can buy, or if you're lucky. How do we come out of this? I guess something quit would probably help. Right, yeah, strange enough that there's no you're not really racing against these opponents. You've just got to complete the race before the time runs out. These other cars are just in the race to make up the numbers, but you're not really racing against them. So yeah, I think the in-game graphics are pretty good. Certainly worth the multi-load, I think. Which the multi-load seems pretty short. I mean, I haven't played it on cassette, but this certainly on disc. This release seems pretty short. I'll just let it load in real time. Yeah, so I think the in-game graphics are pretty good. Sounds alright. It's nothing mind-blowing, doesn't jump out at you. Gameplay, I think it's okay. Certainly for a budget game, I think you'd be pretty happy if you'd bought this back in the day. Multi-load's getting a bit boring. Oh, there we go. Right, so, and we're off. You can see the graphics, there is quite a bit of variety there, a bit of speech there actually. Bit of variety. I'm not too keen on the colour scheme in this level. I don't think purple's a good choice. Purple and green is pretty horrible. Obviously the more you crash, the harder it is to get to the end before the time runs out. Not doing too well here at all. I think this might be the level with the horrible train. What was that? No, it must be the next level. You can see I'm running pretty low and everything here. I'll buy some wheels. I'm not quite sure what that does. Here's the train. Oh, it's pretty hard to... Oh, what, game over? That's a bit harsh. Of course can't type my name in, but never mind. suppose it's going to have to load in the first level again. Or is it actually kept it in memory? No. I'll warp to speed up the loading, right, and we're off. So yeah, I don't think it's as good as Slicks. Slicks is my favourite of this kind of game, but it is quite a bit more forgiving than Slicks. The problem with Slicks is that you've got to not make any mistakes, which I guess makes it quite realistic, but makes it a bit less enjoyable as a game. But this is a bit more forgiving. It's not as fast as Slicks, but I think graphically it's actually not much in it. I think it's pretty smart looking. And don't forget, Slicks was a full price game. This is just a budget game. I think probably a $2.99 game when it came out. And I think it does have a 2-player mode. I'll need to check on that actually. It'll probably be a bit like Micro Machines, where if you slip off the edge of the screen it warps you to catch up, but I suspect it'll probably be like that. Can't say for sure at the moment, because obviously I didn't do my research properly before playing the game. Once you get used to the sort of strange controls, it's pretty decent. You can sort of throw the car about quite a bit. Unfortunately, I think I might have the in-game audio turned down a bit too much. I don't think you'll be able to hear it very well. Let's speed up the loading here. Yeah, I'm really not too keen on that colour scheme. Come on. Oh. So, yep, that's Rallycross for you. It's not a bad little budget game. It's nothing outstanding, but certainly it's hardly terrible, is it? I'd better pull and get some fuel here. I just started the race, I don't see how I can be low on fuel. Can afford... oh, gas cans, that sounds good. That gives me a bit more range, does it? Right, can I get by this? Now, I can't get by these until these cars fuck off, because they just get in your way. Ah, that seems to have stopped. Oh, it started again. Yay! I managed to get by it. Oh, almost backed me. Is it going to back me into it again? Go on, go on! Ah, okay. Right. I've probably lost way too much time. So it does get a little... it does get a little frustrating when you're faced with that bloody train. Let's just have a quick look at 2-player. 2 players. Oh, you can select the last level as well. That's better actually. That's a good idea. Right, I've got 2 players selected, but yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, it seems to be alternate play. I thought it'd be simultaneous. It must be simultaneous. Yeah, why would you have 2 sets of... I'm looking at the status panel here, there's 2 sets of displays, but from the looks of it, only one's actually counting down. Yeah, so it must be alternate play. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. But if I get killed here by the train, it should... it's just going to sit there now. Come on. So game over player 1, yeah, player 2, so it's alternate play. So yeah, I think the gameplay's fine for a budget game. I'd much rather play Slicks, to be honest. but I think it's perfectly fine. I say it's a bit more forgiving, although this can get a lot frustrating. So I'll give it 7 out of 10. 'Cause I think it's quite a smart little budget game, and I'll see you in the next video.